If you're selling your home, here are the top 10 things you should not have in your home when selling your home. Now, the last one is a big one, so you'll want to definitely stick around through this video to find out what that is. First of all, congratulations. Selling a home can be very exciting, but let me tell you, it is also a game of first impressions. Now, today we're going to dive into the top 10 things you should absolutely not have in your home when trying to sell, and these tips could make the difference between a quick sale and months on the market. So let's get right to it. First on the list, personal photos and memorabilia throughout your house. And I get it, your home's filled with memories, but the buyers, they don't want to see these memories. They want to imagine making that home their own. So pack away those photos, trophies, and the refrigerator art. Plus, it protects you from those strangers and such, as you hear all kinds of weird things people do if they have any personal information. So just cut the risk off at this point. And think of it as a head start on your packing. Oh, and if you need a good professional in your area to help with any of this or have questions, my link's down below in the description. I can set you up with someone in your area. Now let's get on to number 2. Firearms and other valuables. I always stress to my clients, safety first. Even if these items are securely stored, seeing these items can make the buyers feel very uncomfortable. So store these firearms, jewelry, and anything valuable out of sight and off site entirely if possible. Now, I had a client back in the day that her husband passed away and he had many guns on site, and she didn't get all of them put away. And needless to say, the buyer agent called me all upset due to the fact of her buyer. And also her kid was walking around the home at the time. So just keep that in mind. And also, if you are storing these in a safe around the house, please do not put any pictures of it on the listing. Try to keep it out of sight and out of mind. Now, number 3 is one people often overlook: medications. Yes, remove all prescription medications from plain view. And it's not just about the presentation, but with all prescription drug abuse happening, you just don't want to leave the meds out in plain sight. And also keep in mind, kids are present at these showings, so it will avoid any potential issues as well. And just remember, it's all about the safety. So just keep those prescription drugs out of sight and locked up somewhere. Number 4, pets and their stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, I love pets. And in fact, here's my rescue dog, Daisy, as we actively work with all the rescues in the area, as all these good dogs need homes. But back to this, keep in mind that buyers are not always pet lovers, and nobody wants to walk into a home that may smell like a litter box or has fur covered all over the furniture. And by removing pet beds, toys, food dishes for the showings, that's going to help out. And also clean your carpets and air out the space to eliminate any of those possible odors. And if it's possible, arrange to have your pets to be out of the house during the viewings. I know that's a pain, but there's a lot of people who do not appreciate animals at the house when they're looking at it. And if you can't take the animal out of the house, then try to kennel them up in the best place that you can at the house. And also for pictures, please keep the dog beds, the litter box, the scratching posts out of the pictures. And out where I live here in the Denver area, obviously we're a dog-friendly state, but it is crazy though how many people won't even step foot in a home that has cats. So just keep that in mind. Now, number 5 is clutter. And clutter is a big no-no. I mean, buyers want to see how spacious your home is, not how much stuff you can manage to cram into it. Clear out the closets, the counters, and storage spaces. And bonus points, if you donate or sell things you no longer need, you'll feel a lot lighter and your home will feel much bigger. And also, I did a video on how to declutter your home, which is down in the comments to help you out with this one as well. Number 6, personal items on the bathroom counter. Yes, speaking of privacy, personal items like toothbrushes, razors, and beauty products should all be tucked away. Buyers, they just don't want to feel like they're invading your personal space. And keep those countertops clean and free of anything that's overly personal. And get those shampoos and those soap bars out of the shower. And also, Get all the bath mats and rugs out of those rooms as well. Number 7, signs of distress. Now, unfortunately, if there's a divorce going on or say a foreclosure, you do not want to show any potential buyer that you're in that situation as much as possible. If one of the spouses are moved out, do not have your closet show this. People all the time when they're looking at homes, they make comments about the closet setup as it looks too much like either the husband or the wife is the only one that has clothes in the closet, and you just want to avoid that. And also, if you have dual vanities, don't just have one side show like one person is using it. Just clear everything, or at least add some things to the other side just to show that it's in use. Also, do not leave notices laying around the house if you're in a foreclosure situation. Now, I've seen this many times, and believe me, the buyers always feel like there is a huge potential for a deal on the home. So just really focus on making things not look like there's a distress situation going on. Now, number 8, strong odors in the house. Yes, smell matters. Cooking odors, strong perfumes, or even overly powerful air fresheners can be a huge turnoff to people. Just stick to a subtle, clean scent, or better yet, no scent at all, as fresh air, it can actually be your friend. Now, number 9 on the list is taxidermy. Yes, I know you're all proud of the hunting trophies you've acquired. Trust me, I have friends that are as well. But most buyers are completely turned off by this and will just leave your house altogether. And I know it sounds crazy, but I have had this happen. So just keep this in mind. And again, this is a great time for you to start packing. And this gives you that opportunity to get that all started. The number 10 on the list, and like I said, you wanted to stay tuned for this one, as this is an important one that you should never have at your home, and that is you. Yes, you should never be at your showings. And people, they want to see that home for them and not listen to you, how much you love the neighborhood and all your wonderful memories that you want to share with the potential buyers. Trust me, everyone is just not comfortable with this, and it's a little weird most of the time. Now, sorry if I upset some people, but I've been to many of these showings where the owners had to be there or at the open house, and I have never had clients excited that the owner was there. So just plan to not be around when showings are taking place and also when the open house is happening. Well, hopefully you learned something in this video, and if you're selling your home now or down the road, keep these 10 things in mind, and also share this video if you know anyone that could benefit from this. And also, if you need a good agent in your area, my contact info is down below. I can set you up with a great professional in your area. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.